We're Charlene, Chris and Holly, and we've been living and travelling in our van for over 2 years. In this week's video, we continue to explore the Austrian Alps, and you join us today in the north of Tyrol.
Hello.
Where we put ourselves to the test and take on our hardest challenge this year.
It's in moments like this when you just feel like giving up. Good morning and welcome back to a new video. Today we're in the beautiful Tyrol. Now this is a place which we really love, but it's been raining constant for the last 2 days. It's been a bit of a problem because we couldn't really get out the van. Everywhere was muddy. So this is the campsite we're staying at. Really nice campsite just beside Lake Tyrol. The weather is not perfect, but I think that's the aim of today's video really, just to kind of get out there and get back in nature instead of waiting for the perfect moment. Hello.
Right now we're driving and these are the roads that we're passing through.
It's very scenic.
It is. Let's hope we don't get stuck in here.
Yeah, one good thing is that it's not busy at all. So we've only seen one car so far while we've been driving. So we've driven up here, we're about 600-700 meters up. Very, very nice spot. We've just parked up here. As you might be able to see, the visibility is quite poor today. We're meant to be going up there. There's not going to be any visibility at all up there. So luckily we're with the van, so we can park up here. I think I just need to pay €3 and hopefully they'll let us stay overnight as well. And we'll just wait to see if it opens up.
Unfortunately it didn't, but we did get a special visit.
So the peak that we're actually heading up to is called Kranzhorn, and it's dead in the middle of Germany and Austria. Now there weren't really any views for the last few days because of the thick clouds, but hopefully when we get up there we'll be able to get a good view of the Chiemgau Alps in Germany and the Kaiser Mountains in Austria. Pretty tough, right?
Yeah, it is.
Hey friends!
He's so cute, huh?
Yeah, they want to come with us. It's already quite high at the moment. We can see some of the villages looking really tiny down there. And we've got a nice view over the valley. So we've made it up to the hut. Unfortunately it's closed today because it's Wednesday. From here it's just another 20 minutes up here to the peak. Well, we finally made it, and it's at this point when you kind of say it's all worth it because it's an amazing view. We can see so much. We just make it up here safely. Oh my god, that was a tough one, but so worth it. Look how high we are.
Wow. Lovely hike, yeah.
Over the last 2 years we've spent quite a lot of time in this area here in the north of Tyrol and the south area of Bavaria, so we kind of know this place kind of well, I'd like to say at this point. And to be up here, kind of see all these villages that we've been, it makes it even nicer.
The weather is getting better and better because we got some clouds and there's the sun coming out again. So it's really nice. I really love it up here.
Yeah, luckily we didn't go earlier on because we wouldn't have seen anything at all.
I really love this effect of the clouds.
It's so cool to see like these rocks so close up because we've passed from this road so many times down here and looking up at these huge rocks. And right in front of us here we can see the river which separates Germany and Austria. So we've got some Austrian towns here, and then just over the river and further in that direction is Deutschland. River is looking very, very full today. Can I have one?
No.
What are you eating?
Crackers with sesame seeds.
The only downside is that the Kaiser Mountains there in Austria are completely covered with cloud, but still an epic view over the whole valley. Look at this chapel. Good girl. Something which we've realized as we've been hiking here is the amount of trees that have kind of been knocked down, I guess, by the wind. So this summer, Austria and the surrounding countries, they had quite a lot of bad weather. So it wasn't just the rain the past few days. It was like that a few weeks ago, and even back in July, I think, there was another storm. So I guess these trees are either knocked down by the heavy winds or by lightning maybe. Someone's tired. You're asleep already? That was a long hike, wasn't it? So we're back in the van, just stopped off at the supermarket to get some stuff, and we are absolutely shattered. Tomorrow we plan to do another hike on a different mountain, so we're really looking forward to that. It's a bit harder than this one, but yeah, we're definitely going to give it a try. Hope it's not too much longer so we can get something to eat and get to bed. So just head up to this village called Bad Häring. It was not too far from where we were parked up last night, and I'm heading for a bit of a solo mission this morning to go and check out this waterfall. So the hike is about half an hour in total. I've just been walking for about 10 minutes so far along this beautiful stream. So as you might be able to tell, the weather is still looking a bit cloudy today, but the forecast is showing sunny for this afternoon. So the plan on the cards is that in a couple of hours time, if it does start opening up, we're going to make our way up to one of the mountains here. The hike is a bit more difficult than the one we done yesterday. Yesterday's was about 600 meters, whereas this one is about 900 plus, I think. So legs are still hurting a bit from yesterday, but we are going to give it a go if the weather starts to turn. Here it is. Only joking. So I'm about halfway up to the waterfall, and I've actually spotted some deer in the field on the opposite side of the trees here. I'm going to try and carry on going up a bit more here and see if I can get a view, because at the moment they're blocked by trees. Okay, so I've just managed to go around the corner and got a bit of a close-up look. There's about 30 of them all in this field here. At the moment I'm just hiding kind of behind this tree, but I'm going to try and get a bit closer. So many deer. Charlene would be going mad right now if she was here. Look at this one, she's come up right close. Hello. Come on. Hello. Come. Come on. Hey. What's your name? They're all going to run away at first, and then just one of them come close, and now the others are coming closer and closer. Some of them have the antlers as well. That was just so cool. Initially I was looking for the waterfall, but we managed to see some beautiful deer as well. Let's see if we can find the waterfall now. Hello. Just passed through this area with a bunch of houses, so it's basically like the forested area and then an open space, and then I'm walking now towards the next forested area, and in this bit here is just a bunch of houses. Really beautiful. And then obviously there's the main road and the town down below, but look at this. Imagine living up here with that beautiful view. Here we go, this is it, I think we made it. Wow, absolutely stunning, really beautiful waterfall here. And as I said, it's quite powerful at the moment, I think, because of all the rain that we had over the past few days. Yeah, I needed this morning to wake up. This is actually another thing I love about this region, because you come to these places and you're nearly on your own. It's so quiet here. It's just beautiful walk through the forest. It's not really like a tourist hotspot yet, so you're able to come and enjoy nature without the crowds. The sun is out, so we're going to be heading up. We've just driven to this very small village. It's called Niederbach, I think, and there's a residential area here, but along this kind of side road there's a few parking spots, and we managed to fit in the van here on this grass area. We're not staying here because we are very wonky, like the van is literally like this, so it's even hard to stand up. Today we're heading up to Hohenstein House first, and then
eat something?
Köglhörndl.
Köglhörndl. That's a mountain peak, right?
Yeah, that's the very top. So it's going to be a few hours heading up today, and this is going to be a lot more difficult than yesterday for us. Plus, we're still feeling our legs from the other hike. Is this even worth it? I can't wait to reach the top.
You may have missed the turning. Take a look at the map.
No, I haven't. So we have made it about, I would say, halfway or 3/4 of the way up to the hut, which is going to be our first stop. And I'm not going to lie, it's very, very steep. Really nice hike though through the forest, just very steep. And we've just sat down for a little break, halfway break.
I really love hiking, and this is one of those hikes that I always dream about, you know. But when you're like going uphill, oh my god, it's like you're killing yourself, you know, bit by bit. But then when you're on top of the mountains, that's another feeling that I'm so looking forward to.
The main thing is that we get to the hut though and have something to eat. That's the first checkpoint.
I really feel like we're torturing ourselves today. And the sun is not doing any favors. But
so far we've pretty much been inside the forest, which is a good thing because we're in the shade. But we're now kind of slowly coming out of the forest and arriving at the top. And with that come beautiful views like this. And this really shows you how high we've made it already. A very well needed bit of courage. How's it going?
pretty good. With every step that I'm taking now, I feel ache in my toes.
We are getting closer, that's the main thing. We just need to head up through this forest now.
Looking forward to eat.
I'm starving. The food here in Tyrol is really good, so especially like when you're in one of these mountain huts, they have really fresh food and it's so tasty. So I don't know what I'm gonna have, but I'm very hungry and we're gonna do a lot of eating when we get up there.
We can see so many black butterflies flying around us, and also some hissing sounds from insects, or I don't know, maybe snakes. I'm a bit afraid, to be honest, when it's a hot summer day like this. Oh, and I'm out of breath. Up here we can see the small cars here driving. Woo.
It's in moments like this when you just feel like giving up. I'm feeling shattered, legs are hurting after yesterday, and it's just so steep. But we're trying to push our limits today, and we're not going to stop till we make it to the top. Oh. My God.
Such a relief, right?
Here it is.
We have homemade pressknödel. It's like a cheese dumpling, a homemade grilled, and you can have it with soup or sauerkraut. And the cheese for the cheese dumplings we make also homemade here.
Wow.
And the Tiroler Kröstel would be like sliced potatoes and grilled with some pork meat and Tyrolean spices.
You hungry?
Yes,
Got
I'm
some-
very hungry.
Got some good food coming.
Yes, after that long hike.
So this is what we ordered. Is the slow cooked meat with potatoes and 2 cheese dumplings. It does look amazing. Shanine has just gone to wash her hands. To be honest, it's killing me waiting for her. I just want to get stuck in. By the time she gets back, I would have eaten everything. I think we've just eaten all the calories that we burnt.
Most probably.
Schnapps.
Oh my god. Yeah.
So just what we need before we continue our hike. We've actually eaten a bit too much, I think. This way. Let's go. So another hour has passed, and this is proving to be the most difficult hike that we've done this year for sure. Haven't done a hike like this in ages. Oh, we're just so tired. We've hiked up about 1,200 meters today already, and we've got the last 100 meters left. And believe me, they're very hard. We should be in time for sunset, but then we've got to figure out how we're going to get down. It's going to be a long hike down in the dark. This hike is definitely worth it. I can already see this beautiful picturesque view here behind me. I hope we can make it. Got about 30 meters left of elevation till we reach the summit. Oh my god, this was so hard. I just feel like stopping now, but it's the last bit, literally the last 2% of our hike today. The cross, you can see it. Oh my god. Have to go down and then up. Honestly, I can't believe that we made it up here. Near the end it was getting so difficult, and yeah, we're just happy that we've made it to the cross. We're currently just less than 1,600 meters up high. That's where we started from this morning, in that little village down there. And we've got a fantastic view here of the Kaiser Mountains. There's a Kufstein round here, and you can see the river flowing through the villages. It's just so beautiful up here. And just to put you in perspective, yesterday we hiked up one of those mountains back there.
I'm just so happy that we're up here. We got fantastic views of the mountains. Nothing can beat this, you know?
That's so right. Oh, okay.
6, 4, 5.
It's actually more than 1,600. Yeah, we're a long way up. I'm actually feeling a bit chilly now, and I did forget my jacket. So Charlene's all dressed up already. I have to go down in my t-shirt, but it's so peaceful up here, you know, and when you make it up to the cross,
Yes.
it's
You
so
feel
worth it.
powerful again.
That was the easy part. Now we need to hike down in the dark.
Yes.
I think we've got about an hour left of daylight, so that should be good for the first part. But then we've got another 2 hours for sure going down in the dark. I got my torch, so hopefully we'll be okay. Really amazing time here in this region. Can't wait to come back, to be honest. We really enjoy hiking here. We're actually going to be traveling to a new country, so stay tuned for that. And if you enjoyed today's video, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. And one last thing, if you want to come here to Kufsteinerland and maybe try out any of the hikes that we did in the last 2 days, I'm going to link them in the description below, and you can go and check them out and yeah, do them yourself. So I think we're just going to enjoy the last bit of sunset up here, the last 15 minutes, and then head down in the dark.